Right now, I'm standing in front of President Lyndon B. Johnson's childhood house in between Stonewall and Johnson City in Texas. In 1908, he was born to Sam Early Johnson Jr. and Rebecca B. Johnson. Lyndon B. Johnson was named after a family friend and was named Baby for 3 months. He had 3 sisters and 1 brother. He was the oldest of 5 children. At age 2, he learned the alphabet, and then at age 4, how to read. Lyndon went to public schools near his birthplace in Johnson City. When he was 15, he had odd jobs like picking cotton, shining shoes, and handing out handbills for pocket money. When he got older, his other jobs were washing dishes, waiting on tables, and doing farm work for money. On November 17, 1934, he married his wife, Claudette Ella Lady Bird, when he was 26 and she was 21. Then in December 1941 to July 1941, he was a lieutenant commander in the Navy. He went to Southridge, Texas State Teachers College, and Georgetown University Law School.
And now time for politics. When Lyndon B. Johnson was president, he chose Hubert Horatio Humphrey as his vice president. And now he chose some new cabinet members. One, Attorney General, was Robert F. Kennedy, who was actually related to John F. Kennedy. His Secretary of State, Dean Rusk. His Treasury Secretary was Douglas Dillon. Secretary of Defense, Robert S. McNamara. He also was the vice president for John F. Kennedy.
Presidency update, we have a lot of news. As we already know, Lyndon B. Johnson was sworn into office as president on November 22, 1963. In 1964, the U.S. entered the Vietnam War and passed the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Throughout his years as president, he was also a part of many other important things, such as the Economic Act, an anti-poverty program, and he also passed bills regarding voting rights, Medicare, immigration reform, education aid, and increasing the minimum wage. During his time as president, he also added two new cabinet departments, housing/urban development and transportation. In 1967, he was also the first president to appoint an African American named Thurgood Marshall to the Supreme Court. In 1968, on Christmas Eve, astronauts orbited the moon for the first time in history. His presidency ended in 1969, and he retired to LBJ Ranch in Texas.
Lyndon B. Johnson is remembered for the Voting Acts of 1965. Gina Howard.
Hi, everyone. So today I'm going to be talking about Lyndon B. Johnson and Barack Obama and how they're similar and different. Please just be warned, this video is not going to be perfect. I'm not a professional artist by any means, and my brother is also not a professional videographer, so you will probably see a lot of my face in this video. But anyways, there are many similarities and differences between our current president, Barack Obama, and one of our former presidents, Lyndon B. Johnson. Lyndon B. Johnson was raised poor, and that caused him to focus mainly on helping the poor. Barack Obama was raised middle class, so that caused him to keep most of his focus on the middle class. They both wanted equality, though Lyndon B. Johnson was fighting for racial equality, and President Obama is helping with marriage equality. Lyndon B. Johnson is mainly known for the Voting Act of 1965, and President Obama will be known for Obamacare. President Obama is also well known for being the first African American to be elected president, although he does have Lyndon B. Johnson to thank for passing the civil rights movement that allowed him to have that position. Although they are different, one of their main similarities is that they both tried to make healthcare more affordable. They also both did community service in their younger years. So I guess the 1960s and 2016 aren't that different after all. Thanks for watching. Olivia Birchka, COG News.
Now, just a reminder, no looking it up. So make sure your iPads are put away. Please write the answers down on a piece of paper. Then you can turn your answers in when we are done with this segment. You can turn them in to me, Gina, or Olivia for a prize. Okay, let's get started. What war was happening when Lyndon B. Johnson was president? I'll give you 7 seconds. Okay, time's up. Next question. At what age did he learn the alphabet? Ready, set, go. All right, time's up. Was he a Democrat or a Republican? Ready, go. Okay, we are done. And you can come turn the answers in after our next segment.